amongst the low lighting and elegant sounds of a piano player in the far corner. This is my first time here, and the booking was a result of my best friend's suggestion, but I can already tell that it was a good idea. It's certainly a classy establishment, and not just because there is a guy in a tuxedo tickling the ivories. Everything from the dress code of the waiters and waitresses to the presentation of the colourful drinks is immaculate, and the flickering candles, wood-panelled bar, and plush leather seats only add further prestige to this cosy venue in the heart of Manchester city centre. Whoever said it was grim up north had obviously never been in here. I smile at the waitress as she shows me to my table, accepting the menus and settling down into my luxurious seat before checking the time and wondering how long Nicola is going to be. It's not that I mind her being late. I've certainly been guilty of such a sin several times in our friendship, but I am eager for her to get here, because we do have rather a lot to talk about, and the sooner we get started, the less chance there is of me being late home again and drawing the ire of my fiancé. Tom isn't a strict partner by any means, and is more than happy for me to go and enjoy myself with my friends whenever I like. What he doesn't like so much is when I tell him that I won't be late home or that I'll be limiting myself to 1 or 2 drinks, only to stagger through the front door at midnight, singing loudly while carrying some disgusting box of takeaway food. Especially on a weeknight, when we both have to be up at dawn. Tonight has been another one of those times where I have perhaps rather stupidly told him that I would be home at a decent hour and in an appropriate state. Although now that I'm here with a tempting menu of cocktails in my hand, I can easily see myself staying for a while. And the later Nicola is in getting here, the later I will be in getting home. I'm considering going ahead and ordering a drink without her, because I can see the waitress hovering nearby, when Nicola enters the room and gives me a wave as she rushes past all the tables in the direction of her own. "Sorry I'm late. Got stuck in a meeting. Thought it would never end." I tell her not to worry about it as I stand and give her a hug before retaking my seat and feeling my body sink back into the comfortable material. If I'd known it was going to be this posh, I'd have worn something a little more fashionable, I say, referring to the plain blouse I have on after a day in the office at the accounting firm I work for. "Don't be silly. You look gorgeous as always," Nicola tells me rather kindly before running her fingers through her dark hair. "I look like a bloody gargoyle next to you." I laugh at my friend's self-deprecating joke, although I wish she wouldn't put herself down. But she's always been like that, ever since I've known her, which has been 25 years now, mind-bogglingly enough. We met on the first day of secondary school, although it was actually the misfortune of a clerical error that led to us doing so. Before starting at the school, pupils had been able to nominate one other person who they wished to be paired with so that they could ease into the new surroundings with their best friend by their side. I had nominated a girl called Rachel Evans, who had been my best friend at primary. But it was only when I walked into class on that first day when I realised that it had been a mistake. Instead of Rachel, I was seated beside Nicola, a complete randomer. It turned out that somebody else from another primary school had the same initials and date of birth as me, so there had been a mix-up in our nominations. Annoyingly at the time, the school did nothing to rectify this, meaning I was stuck with Nicola, while Rachel was stuck with some other girl who shared my birthday. But, in the long run, it ended up being a blessing in disguise. Rachel and I drifted apart as the school years went by, mainly because she fell in with the wrong type of people, whereas I grew closer to Nicola, until we became bona fide best friends, which we still are to this day. I still have Rachel on my various social media channels, but we don't speak, and we certainly don't go for...